What's up, Mustang and Ford enthusiasts and anyone else who just may be watching this video. Today is time for another part install. We're gonna hook up this 73mm throttle body from BBK. Let's get to it. For those of you just joining us, allow me to bring you up to date. This is a 2012 Ford Mustang V6 in race red. I've already done a BBK blackout cold air intake. I've done the mirror mods. I've done the window louvers. And I've also done the competition catback exhaust. So now it's time to hook it up with a little throttle body action. What the throttle body is going to do is it's got a bigger bore than the stock throttle body. It's going to allow more air into my engine. Therefore, the engine has more air for explosions, which equals to more power. That's exactly how it's written in the in the technical document for the design of this. It lets more air into the engine for bigger explosions. That's exactly how the mechanical engineers at Ford designed this product. I shit you not, I was reading right from the manual. Alright, enough BS, enough jokes. Let's get into the install. Before I take off any of my hardware, I'm going to observe the condition of the new product and just make sure that everything looks good before I put it in. Because I would hate to find out that there was a problem when I had half of my or at least the intake and the manifold all taken off. No, we look good. Looks pretty clean. I'm gonna wipe it out, before I put it on, but otherwise it looks decent. So this unit is a plug and play. All I have to do, for those who don't know, is just take off my stock throttle body and slide in the new throttle body in its place. Step one, you gotta disconnect your negative terminal from your battery. Next, to give myself the required clearance for installing the new part, I uninstalled the cold air intake, well, at least just the inlet tube. 4 bolts later, we've got our stock throttle body taken off. And the cool thing about a throttle body install is your old gasket is still good. You can still use your old gasket, so you can just literally swap in the old part and swap in the new part. For comparison's sake, we've got the old throttle body and the new throttle body. You can check out the bore. Now I can see it myself. I don't know if the camera is gonna get the same scale or the same sense of scale, but I can just look at the two and tell that this one's got a much bigger bore than that one does, but hopefully you can see it as well. I don't know what the stock opening was, but the new one is 73mm. So less than 73, 73. 4 bolts out, 4 bolts in, and the new throttle body is in its new home. Yay. It's not too hard. It's a really simple install. So let's continue. And there you have it. After about 25 minutes, minus the breaks that I took to record the video, I have the new throttle body installed. No spacer required. Works with my BBK cold air intake. And all I need to do is just connect the battery and take it for a test drive. See if I notice that additional 10 to 20 horsepower. I'm not quoting myself, I'm quoting the box. 10 to 20 horsepower. So we'll see how close to 10 I get. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, so now it's time for the reaction video. I'm going to turn the car on. It's probably going to take a little longer to turn over because the battery was disconnected. And hopefully it'll turn on. I always get nervous about that part. And yeah, so I'm just gonna blip the throttle a couple of times, see if I notice better throttle response, and then we're gonna take it on the lap around the neighborhood. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, so it turned on. At least I know the install went proper. Let's get some lights. Let's hear what it sounds like. Oh, I definitely feel, as soon as I press the gas, I definitely feel the throttle response difference. It's instantaneous. There's barely any lag. All right, let's see what it feels like around the block. Yeah, I love new parts. Oh my, oh man. Oh wow. Okay, BBK. Instantaneous throttle response. It's actually, it's not instantaneous, but it's better than before by a long shot. Alright, I'm gonna make this right here. Let's go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I still think I need to go ahead and get this car tuned so that everything is working in unison. But yeah, that was fun. I think I feel the throttle response on the low end. Like when you're barely going is when you really feel it. But once you get up in the revs, you know, I didn't feel a whole lot of difference. But yeah. All right, so that's it. Throttle body install, 73mm BBK. Would I endorse the product? Yeah, I'd say get one if you don't have it. Enjoy it. It's easy to install. It's not too expensive. You get horsepower gains right away, and it's plug and play essentially. It does not require a tune to have, so I mean it's almost a no-brainer. But if you get a tune with it, you know, you will unlock the latent potential of the product, which is why I'm excited to eventually get a tune for this car, because that's one of the next steps. Chain link.